Following the Gills home and away, this is the Gills365 Podcast.
Hi there and welcome once again to the Gills365 Podcast. It's tough at the top in League 2, and if you sit back and let teams attack, you'll end up getting punished. Gillingham learned that the hard way against Shrewsbury Town at Priestfield this weekend, as the Gills missed a golden chance to break into the automatic promotion places.
It's Headley in the midway stand, and half-time at Priestfield. The score is Gillingham 1, Shrewsbury Town 0. A superb volley from outside the edge of the area from Curtis Weston, apparently. I say apparently. I stayed at the pub to watch the end of Liverpool's win over Manchester United. Got into the ground 2.5 minutes late to find out that Gillingham had already scored. So far, I've seen no goals in this match. Thankfully, those who actually turned up on time saw the goal, which I'm reliably informed is a goal of the season contender from Curtis Weston. So hopefully Gillingham can hang on in the second half, maybe add to their lead and secure a very valuable 3 points. They've looked quite good in the first half. Mark McCammon and Simeon Jackson both working hard up front. Adam Miller looking a little bit leggy in midfield. I don't think he's 100% fit. And Simon King looking his usual imposing self at the back. Gillingham looking pretty solid against what looks quite a tidy Shrewsbury Town side. As I say, Weston's wonder goal that I missed is the difference between the two sides at half-time, as the teams prepare to come out for the start of the second half. The score at half-time, Gillingham 1, Shrewsbury Town 0.
This is Graham Beach reporting half-time from the Medway stand, Block C lower. Yes, it's been a superb first half of football. Both sides are actually trying to win the game. Gills got off to a perfect start. After that, 2.5 minutes, 2 minutes 40 seconds, a clearance from Shrewsbury found its way to the chest of Curtis Weston. Controlled the ball perfectly on his chest and balled it into the top left-hand corner, giving the kick no chance whatsoever. It's been lively. Both sides have been attacking. Shrewsbury look definitely up for it, and the Grant Holt looks a handful up front. Been well marshalled really by Bentley and Simon King. In general, the Gills are playing well, particularly Mark McCammon, who's been everywhere really. The guy's put in a tremendous shift. If we get a second half as good as the first, I don't think there'll be many complaints today.
2 points dropped or 1 point gained? That was a question on the lips of the Gillingham fans as they were walking out of Priestfield this afternoon after Gillingham saw a 2-goal lead slip as they drew 2-2 with Shrewsbury Town. Gillingham led in the first half through a great strike through Curtis Weston and doubled their lead early in the second half through a Nicky Southall finish. And to that point looked quite solid, but then Gillingham faltered, sat back and allowed Shrewsbury back into the game, and they punished Gillingham with 2 late goals. Grant Holt with a twice taken penalty, and then Holt again with a point-blank header. Gillingham losing Simon King with an injury late on saw them sit back deeper and deeper, and the pressure told as Gillingham squandered their lead, squandered a valuable couple of points, but thankfully results around them mean that Gillingham have only dropped 1 place but haven't lost any ground on the teams in front of them. It could have been a lot worse, and thanks to Simon Royce, Gillingham came out of the match with 1 point. The string of world-class saves kept Gillingham in the game as Shrewsbury dominated the latter stages, but Gillingham probably grateful for a point after the way they performed in the second half, and they live to fight another day as they seek to secure a promotion place. Final score, Gillingham 2, Shrewsbury Town 2.
Hello, this is Katie. I've come away from Priestfield now feeling disappointed. First half was excellent, really enjoyed it. Both goals that we scored, absolutely cracking. Curtis Weston's 4 minutes from the start, or however soon it was, brilliant. Second half, I don't know what happened, just disintegrated. We stopped attacking, we didn't defend very well. Simon Royce made a couple of absolutely brilliant saves. If it hadn't have been for him, we probably would have lost 4 or 5-2. That's it really. I'm just disappointed. I know that we've still got a point, I know that we're still in contention, but it was a game of 2 halves. First half, couldn't fault it. Second half, I don't really know what to say about it.
This is Fan of Mulligan from the Medway stand, and we started well with Weston scoring a spectacular goal after just 2 minutes, and that eased the pressure for the lads. Royce made a superb one-handed save at half-time. Then Southall made it 2-0, which would have wrapped the game up at that stage, but sadly Shrewsbury got a very debatable penalty when Simon King was out of play and Barry Fuller had to cover him, and I think that was a very tame penalty. Grant Holt scored, then had to retake it, but sadly scored the retake, meaning that the game pretty much swung into Shrewsbury's favour. And then they scored a very good equaliser, which sadly meant we only picked up a point. And I don't know where that leaves us in the table, but it leaves us with plenty of work to do. Some of them free kicks from Davis was putting us Royce under extreme pressure, but a point is better than losing, and we still have a 3-point gap over Shrewsbury and the game in hand. At Notts County, we have to win, but overall, really disappointed that we didn't take all 3 points.
I was grumpy, back on the way back to the car. Well, the second half was a total disaster, really. Shrewsbury came out of the traps, obviously been inspired by the team talk from Paul Simpson, and basically took the game to Gillingham even harder than they did in the first half. The first part of the undoing of the Gills win was a ridiculous foul by Barry Fuller in the penalty area. We conceded the penalty, which was subsequently scored, of course. We gradually then started to defend deeper and deeper and deeper, whereas in the first half we took the game to Shrewsbury with the ball, playing the ball in their half. In the second half, the ball was being played definitely in our part of the pitch. We were lucky, really, not to lose by 2 or 3 goals. Good save by Simon Royce kept us in the game. Then looking at some of the scores, it looks like a draw is a good result for us, really. Not many of the top teams won today, I don't think. So, hopefully we're still in the mix.
Despite the disappointing scoreline at Priestfield, results elsewhere mean that Gillingham haven't lost any ground on the teams above them. It's looking like a battle between 8 teams to finish in those all-important top 7 positions. Next up for Gillingham, it's a trio of away games as the Gills visit Grimsby, Notts County and table toppers Brentford. So if you're going to any of the upcoming away games, why not give us a call on the fan phone and share your views on the games. I'll be back with the next show after the Brentford match. Hopefully we'll have picked up a healthy return of points from those 3 games and we'll be looking up rather than down going into the final few games of the season. Until then, have a good couple of weeks and I'll speak to you soon.
For the latest news, views and opinion on Gillingham FC, hit the net with Gills365.co.uk.